Good morning, EOE, and a brisk morning it is in Florida. It is officially 52 degrees with a real feel of 47. Really, because there's a brisk wind going on here too. And I was watching the TV reports, really funny stuff to me, because all these Florida weather people were saying, oh my God, we might get the coldest weather we've ever had this time in the year at night. They're going to get down in the 40s, I guess. And I was laughing because, oh my God, this is incredible. This is incredible. And this is some of the worst weather we've had this time. And I said to myself, you know what? Yeah, for me it is. Jamie, it is. Good morning. And I just said to myself, from Wisconsin, we don't call it anything but, hey, it's Tuesday. So I think they were getting a little bit crazy. But that being said, it is chilly for Florida. Indeed. For all the EOEers and other EOEers have been here in the summer, or in our September excursions, you would not believe this. But it is breezy. It is chilly. For some reason or another, chilly seems even chillier in Florida because it's just so unexpected, I think. You get used to the warm weather. Our first few days here was low 80s, comfortable upper 60s or midday upper 60s at night. So it was nice, and then this morning it's chilly for Florida. Like I said, for me, this is fine. I have no problem. Put a jacket on, dude. That's all. So we're good. We'll be fine. Tonight, by the way, as a prelude, tonight, Bill and Eileen and I will be taking a carriage ride, or they call it now a sleigh ride, through Fort Wilderness. Check out the holiday decorations there. And then we're going to do, from the top of Bay Lake Tower, we're going to do the holiday wishes. So that's something to look forward to. Our carriage ride is at 8 o'clock, and the wishes is at 10. For those who are interested in some fireworks from the top of the Bay Lake Tower. It'll be cool. But right now, I'm showing you the Boardwalk and Holidays, as promised. Yeah, it's chilly. The whole south seems to be pretty unseasonably cold, I should say, non-seasonably. What am I saying? But here, here's the thing. Boardwalk and the Holidays. The boardwalk itself, the outdoor area that's probably the most famous, you wouldn't even know it's the holidays, to be honest with you, on most of the boardwalk. As you can see here, we're right by ESPN Club, and there's no indication of Christmas or New Year's or Hanukkah or anything at all. You would never know that there's any holiday going on around here. Light fixtures are just light fixtures, which always surprises me. But I guess they have their reasons, but it's really not all that holiday decorated on the boardwalk itself and the businesses on the boardwalk and the outsides of the resorts until you get there. Once we get to the boardwalk itself, you'll see things change. But all right, we're just going to mosey on our way over that way now and everything. Just show you the boardwalk in the morning. Many people here, as you see here, heading into Epcot. And you can see people are dressed for the weather. It's a surprise. The Boardwalk Bakery is booming this morning, as usual. It usually is. They have some decent breakfast there and coffee, So people come running over there, especially a day like today. They come running over there. If you have the mugs, that you buy where you get free beverages, this is the place you would come. It's kind of a long way to go to get coffee, for most people living that are staying at the boardwalk, because you got to walk all the way over here, and there's no indoor way of getting there, so you have to put up with the weather. But you can see resort mug refills here. That's where you would get them. I think, don't quote me, I think you can get them at the little bar inside too, if you want to stay inside in the morning at least. I think. I'm not sure, because we don't do that. We just bring our own coffee. We have a coffee machine in our room, and we just make our own. But you can see, well, the view you're seeing out of our camera from the other side, basically. Where, if you look at us there, we are in the red building in the middle of the shot there. Above the pizza window, Mary? Yeah? Oh, so you stayed at the inn, huh? Yeah. Nice. Nice view from there. You can't see the fireworks over there, though, can you? Yeah. If you look at on the left, on the red building, on the left, the left side of it, closest to the yellow building, on the top floor, that's our room. That whole balcony is ours. We have a one-bedroom. It's a really large enclosed balcony. Very nice. Very nice. For streaming, especially. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the view is fantastic. Crescent Lake is just fantastic. I think it's just, I know I'm biased as hell, but I think this is the best view at Disney World, personally. I think contemporary Polynesian's pretty good. And Grand Floridian's not bad. Contemporary, I know everybody loves contemporary because it's a high rise and you can see stuff, but that parking lot drives me nuts. As part of your view, looking across at the Magic Kingdom. I didn't know why, I just can't get over that. I just don't want a parking lot in my view. I'd rather have a nice lake like this one. That being said, the birds are active. Yeah, Mary, I understand the contemporary thing, I do. Because it's, you know, the high-rise thing gives you these high and really nice looks. And I'll tell you what, the fireworks, you look like you can reach out and grab them at night. But here's my thing, the parking lot. the parking lot. So you were up here, Mary? Right here, right? So you're right up here. That's nice. So we're looking at Mary Wall's view. Basically, here's her view. Here was her view. Very nice. There's Yacht Club directly across from her. Beach Club is that blue. And she could see our room from her room. But she didn't know it was our room then. But we could see her room where her room was from our room. That being said, we're moving along now. Abracadabra bar.
Come back here. Come back, Taylor. Taylor, this way. Come back.
If you're into magic, it's got a magic theme going to it here. So I'm doing this for a purpose. This is not going to be a really long. Oh, I agree. I'm sure you loved it, Mary. I don't see how anybody staying here couldn't just love this, fall in love with this place. It's just. It's just so cool. It's like you know, like you're on almost like a seaside resort in a way. And the boardwalk here. I know, John, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I know I'm pointing at the ground, but the boardwalk is actually a boardwalk. These are real boards made out of real wood, and they wash them down every morning. That's why you see some of the water. It rained last night, but most of this water you see now is from them washing the boardwalk down very early in the morning. They wash the boardwalk down every day. So now I'm turning around, give you a bird's eye, and now it's starting to look like, oh, the holidays. It's starting to look like that now. When you go to, this is the lawn area, the front of the boardwalk. Give you an idea here. Yeah, the boats are cool. And other nice thing, of course, too, the location of the boardwalk is almost smack dab middle of Disney World. Nothing is way too far, you know. You're you're right next to Epcot. You're just a short distance from Hollywood Studios. Take a boat or walk to both. So two of the four major parks you can get to by foot if you want to. There's a tree, there's a village green, and you're saying, boy, that grass looks perfect. Well, it's not really grass, it's fake. They started doing that ever since they started showing movies out here. And they have out here on New Year's Eve and other 4th of July and stuff. And it was just wreaking havoc with the grass, so they put the phony stuff in here. And you can see it looks great, doesn't it? I mean, it looks perfect. Well, you know, those putting greens, fake putting greens you get. It's kind of like that grass. Looks nice, and it stays green all the time. We have the poinsettias, and now now the lights are decorated here as we get to the entrance of the boardwalk.
I'm on Claire, right above there.
Poinsettias everywhere. I was talking to one of the groundskeepers this morning, and he was talking about they're on high alert for all the plants and stuff. Believe it or not, I'm sure most of you plant people know this, but poinsettias do not do well in cold weather. Even though they're the official Christmas plant, they do terrible in cold weather. So they're keeping a close eye out on the weather, because the freezing temperature will basically kill them all. So they're taking they've been known to pick them up out of these planters they're in now, put them in a truck and take them indoors. They've been known to cover them up. They cover lots of the plants up. Right, Melissa, you're right, absolutely correct. See, EOE is chock full of interesting details. They are from Mexico, and that's the kind of weather they're used to. And here you can get the garland at the boardwalk is top notch. I just want to put that they have these thick, heavy garlands full of ornamentation and stuff everywhere. That's just an example. We're going to go inside in a little bit, and then like I said, this is just going to be a look at the boardwalk today, because this is my home resort and I'm kind of proud of it. There's a look out towards the lake. One more look at the tree right in the middle of the village green. Travel around here a little bit. The Wyland Galleries is right here for those with Muco bucks. Muco bucks. That's your place. Everybody has a balcony at Boardwalk. Everybody. No matter what room you're staying in, whether you're standard or you're along the canal or you're looking out here, of course, everybody has a balcony, just so you know that. You can all come on your balcony, and I don't understand people who don't use their balconies. I just don't get it. But again, I'm getting my personal opinion. This area is really nice, but it's a smoking area, so just so you know. This is one of the smoking areas at Boardwalk. Some days it's really like going through a fog. These steps here are for people who want to get directly to the boardwalk, who just come to go to the boardwalk, and from the parking lot, and takes you up to the front of the boardwalk also, which is where I want to go, because I want to enter from how you would come into the boardwalk if you were taking the Magical Express, or you were parking in the parking lot here, or entering the boardwalk when you first get here. This is what you would see. Busy area now, obviously. This is where all the drop-offs are. You get your taxis here, you get your buses here, the ME drop-offs, ME pickup, taxis, like I said, everything And then your resort buses for the parks are down that pathway there. You can see it's covered all the way, which is really a nice feature. Everything's covered. I said the open key is the Wheeler engraved invitation. And so there's the boardwalk sign. First thing you see of these set of poinsettias, but then looking straight ahead now as we go to the door. Oh, there's one of your minivans, by the way. This is a big one. Holy crap. It's bigger than most of them. That's a big one. But I never saw one like that before. That's a really much bigger one than most of them. But now you start seeing, oh, it is the holidays, isn't it? And those flags are always there. But the garland, of course, is not. And that's when you say, oh, yay, nice. Then you come in through the sliding doors. And you get this. Nice flower arrangements. A tree over here. A tree over there. Now as you enter, the Boardwalk Inn would be to your right as you enter. But everybody checks in the same area. Boardwalk Villas and Boardwalk Inn are all the same checkout area. Check-in and checkout area. And that takes you to Boardwalk Inn. This is the check-in end. This is the main lobby. And like I said, here's what I'm talking about, this garland here. Look at the size of these. I freaking love them. They're just huge. And this is like all over the place here. And we move closer to the main lobby, and there you see the check-in area, and the garland is all over the place. It's slung across everywhere. Lots of wreaths behind the check-in staff area.
Maybe it's like the gingerbread.
So this area over here is not used for much of anything anymore. It used to be the concierge, and now they moved it over towards the end of the check-in desk area because women explained to me ever since they have automatic check-ins, you know, where people get their rooms over online and stuff, they don't really need the extra space for all the space for check-ins anymore because very few people actually check in at the desk. So they moved concierge over here. So now over here we have more garland. Of course, there's the famous elephant that never leaves. The ugly chairs never leave. But the garland, again, the big, thick, heavy garland. And we have some more Christmas trees here. There's one. There's the other over there. And they form a little gateway to, well, it's not open now, but this is a little gingerbread store. Now, I gotta tell you, this part that you're looking at now, when Bill and I checked in on Saturday, it wasn't here. When we were here on Sunday, it wasn't here. And then after going out in the morning, and it was here. They put it up overnight on Sunday night. The manager told us they put this in very quickly. And this is basically a bit of a recreation of the boardwalk businesses, let's say the restaurants. And then it's really all the restaurants. Flying Fish, Trattoria, Boardwalk Bakery, ESPN Club. For some reason, they don't have the brewery on here. I don't know why. Probably because it's not owned by Disney. That's my guess. Yeah, and then here they sell gingerbread. There's a little gingerbread store you can buy gingerbread at. It's not as great, nice as the one they used to have. They used to have a little house here, like like they do at Grand Floridian. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but they don't anymore. They just have a simple desk now, and they try to hide the register. Isn't that cute? Not. Yeah. And again, some more decoration over here at the bell services. So there you go. Now down this way. Morning. Of course, there over there was the prerequisite DVC desk. There's the stairways that we took right here. And out here, this is the connecting hallway that connects the Boardwalk Inn and the Boardwalk Villas. And you see this hallway is pretty much almost the center of the resort. Then the white ones here, if you see white, it's the Boardwalk Inn. Very classic looking white. And set is set all about. I wanted to come over here because this is a nicely decorated area over here. Now in this area here, number one is your elevator is located. There's a small elevator just for 2 floors to get you up here. But this is the Bellevue Lounge straight ahead. It's a bar usually, but this morning, in the mornings, it has like pastries and coffee. You can see 6:30 to 11 Continental. That's right. That's what it's called, Continental. And it tells you if you want real food, where you can go. And here you go. Here's the again the heavy garland, and the garland is all the way, as you can see, all the way down the staircase here, all the way across the banisters. Yeah, that's not her. It's not her lounge, I'm afraid. Another tree. I'm not quite, some of the trees here are real, some of them are not. I don't know how they make those decisions, but most of your smaller ones are not real. Some of the big ones, however, are. And I'm just showing you this here because this is where you can get the continental breakfast. Right here. Yeah, I think the coffee, you can get the coffee for free here. I'm not sure, but in your mug, you can see what I'm saying? He's doing his mug. He's getting his mug of coffee. The really, excuse me, the really cool thing about Boardwalk, well, every resort, is all the decorations, all the holiday decorations are themed to that resort. Here we're going outside, out in the veranda area of the bar. Nice little area here. If you're on a nicer day than today, as you can see, absolutely no one is out here but me. And you can see smoking is not allowed on this veranda. They have non-smoking. We had a problem last night, Bill and I, and a guy, I'm assuming a guy, I don't know, we couldn't see him, was smoking a cigar like a floor or two below us, right below us. And he's just blowing the smoke out like a freaking billow. And it was disgusting. And we yelled down at him, "Hey, dude, no smoking on the balconies." And stopped eventually. but it was pretty rude. But unfortunately, in some cases, that's the way things are. So there you go. I'm gonna walk down the staircase that we saw earlier. There's that staircase. I'm going to go down that. This is a very tiny bar, but it's very, very popular at night. They've got, if people, by the way, if there's anybody listening that is scotch drinkers like myself, they've got an extraordinary list of scotches here. It's kind of their thing. And it's not all they serve. Of course, it's a full-service bar, but scotch is a thing they have here. It's really some good ones. Okay, going down the steps here. Now, these steps will lead us back out to the Village Green area. So you can get an elevator here, go up to the second floor if you like. And now we're heading for the staircase that leads us up to the veranda right in front of the check-in area, right in front of the lobby. We're back at the Village Green. You're on a roll today, Jamie. And here we go. Planters of tons of flowers, a lot of poinsettias. Again, one more look at the tree out in the green. Garland on the lights. And we're going to go up these steps back in the lobby, and then I'm going back to my room to see if my dearest girlfriend is awake. Later today, we're going to be at Hollywood Studios. We're going to be on Tower of Terror, Star Tours, you know, the ride, and Slinky. We're going on Slinky. And we'll be streaming that, of course, for your streaming pleasure. And then these steps will lead you up to, see, that's why they have the elevator over there, so you can, it makes it handicap accessible from the side. That they'll just take that elevator over there that we were just looking at. It just takes you up to the basically the second floor is where the lobby is located at the boardwalk. And here you can see a bunch more poinsettias out here. Otherwise, this veranda is not decorated much at all. Of course, you got the garland laying all across it, facing the boardwalk itself. And then you can look out at the boardwalk itself and see there's really nothing else. Christmas on the boardwalk itself, or holidays or anything. So there you go. It's interesting. But once you hit the resort itself, it's everywhere. So I'm going to go do one last walk through the lobby, and then I'm going to turn off and go back to my room, because the hallways are not that interesting, and I got a long walk back to the room. Some people complain about that here, but you can't get so many rooms with that view unless you have long hallways. Same thing at like Animal Kingdom. Well, you want to look at the animals, well, we have to make long halls so we get more people to see them. That's just part of the deal. So you can't have everything, I guess. You're welcome, Melissa. It's my pleasure. Now, on Thursday, if you're into Christmas tours, if you're into holiday tours, Belle and I together will be doing the rest of the Crescent Lake resorts. We're going to do Beach Club, and Yacht Club in Swan and Dolphin. Show you what their lobbies look like and their decorations. Some of their decorations outside too. For those who are into, because Beach Club and Yacht Club are pretty cool. I don't know about Swan and Dolphin. I know they're working on new lobbies there and stuff, but I'm interested to see what they do. I haven't been over at Swan and Dolphin for a while, so we're going to stop there too to see how their decorations look. So if you're interested, the kind of the plan, but don't. I'll fill you in later in the actual one. We're going to be starting around 9 o'clock and do the Beach Club and Yacht Club. Then Belle and I have a breakfast at Ale and Compass. It's for the Candlelight Procession. We're going to see Candlelight Procession Thursday night. And of course, we're going to do that, stream that. And oh, you mean over here? Oh, you mean the chandelier? Yeah. Okay, I'll show you the horses. Well, yeah, we're gonna do the Yacht and Beach Club, and then we're gonna eat breakfast. Then our illuminations. Our Candlelight Procession breakfast, and then we'll probably walk over and do Swan and Dolphin. Is that what you're talking about, Jamie? Yeah, that's when you come in the main doors here. That's the first thing you see is this, and the carousel. Now these things, of course, are not holiday. These are always here. These are part of the thematic scheme of Boardwalk all the time. Yeah, it is impressive. It's huge. Because it's a boardwalk themed area. Some of the decorating, I guess you could call, what did my wife call it, garish chic. Some of the stuff, is a little garish, a little out there, but it's because the theme, like the elephant and the ugly girl chairs, or man, well, maybe they're old men. You know what? It could be old men. I shouldn't say that, but they look like they're wearing dresses here and stuff. But I shouldn't assume. No, that's not something you see every day. There's a lot of things here you don't see every day. And once you get out of the lobby area, though, here's a little store down here. This is a nice little store if you need something quickly. If you need like aspirin or something like that too, they have that here. Some quick like Sudafed or something like that. They have that here too. This is a quick store that also has some boardwalk. If you wanted a boardwalk shirt, this is where you would get it. It's boardwalk material here mostly, and of course DVC. But there's a quick drink area there. You can see that there. And a bar, actually. You got wine. There's wine and booze if you're so inclined. You can see in the background there, all that stuff up there is medication of some sort behind the desk. They hand that to you. You can't go back there and get it yourself. They tell them what they want and they hand it to you. So there, and now we're on we are on the villa side. This is our elevators. This is the only set of elevators. Boardwalk Inn is the same way, I think. Melissa, maybe you would know better. But there's one set of elevators. This is it. There's not some down on the other end or anything. All the rest is steps. But we're on the 5th floor, so I'm not doing the steps. So I'm going to end the tour here, people, for now. Eileen and I have to get ready to go today. To recharge my phone a little bit. There's a quick look at the pool. Believe it or not, there is a father and daughter in that pool right now. They must be from Wisconsin or Minnesota or something. Look at that. Can you see them from here? I think you can. And there's actually, there's a lifeguard in there all bundled up. But there is actually... Yeah, they are something, huh? A few years ago, when we were at Beach Club, it was weather like this, and I was in the pool. And all these people like wearing winter coats passing by me, and they're saying, what is wrong, are you crazy? I said, I'm from Wisconsin, and they all went, oh, okay. I guess it made sense to them then. But yeah, amazing, isn't it? Simply amazing. I'm not going to get on this because it creeps people out when I have a phone. And they look at me funny like, uh-huh, who are you talking to, dude? Okay, I'm going to shut up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at Hollywood Studios a little later, and then tonight for the carriage ride and the fireworks. Take care of yourselves.